Welcome to our video on classroom engagement. Today, we begin a journey into the heart of successful teaching by exploring the importance of keeping your students actively involved in their learning. Because when engagement thrives, so does education. In this video, we'll uncover a variety of effective strategies and practical tips that will turn your classroom into a dynamic and interactive learning environment. From using technology to fostering collaboration, we'll cover it all. So, let's dive in and redefine what it means to captivate and inspire your students. Stay with us, and together we'll unlock the secrets to vibrant and effective teaching. Welcome to our series on enhancing classroom engagement. In this segment, we're tackling a common issue: low student engagement. Low engagement can be a significant barrier to effective learning. But how can you tell when students are disengaged? Some common signs include a lack of participation, frequent distractions, and incomplete assignments. These indicators not only disrupt the flow of teaching but also hinder a student's overall learning experience. Understanding these signs is the first step in addressing the problem. As we move forward, you'll see simple and actionable strategies to boost engagement and keep your students actively involved in their learning journey. Stay tuned, as the changes you make now can yield meaningful improvements. Students come alive when they're actively participating in their learning. One effective strategy to boost engagement is through interactive lessons. By incorporating activities that require student participation, you can create a dynamic and inclusive classroom environment. These activities can range from group discussions, hands-on experiments, to interactive games tailored to your lesson plans. Moreover, giving students opportunities to collaborate not only stimulates their interest but also fosters a sense of community. When students are engaged, they're more likely to retain information and take ownership of their learning journey. Consider integrating interactive elements into every lesson to break the monotony and keep students ready to learn. The key is to make learning an experience they look forward to, rather than just another part of the day. Remember, the more interactive your lessons, the more engaged your students will be. Keep listening as we explore more strategies to transform your classroom. Monotonous lectures can be a significant barrier to student engagement. When lectures lack interaction and go on too long, students often find themselves disengaged and bored. It's crucial to avoid falling into the trap of delivering information without involving your students. Engagement comes from interaction and participation, not just listening passively. Instead of long monologues, break your lessons into segments that invite student involvement. Pose questions, encourage discussions, and incorporate activities that require their input. This not only keeps students alert but also makes the learning experience more dynamic and enjoyable. Remember, the goal is to create a vibrant learning environment where students feel involved and valued. As we move forward, you'll see how other strategies can make a substantial difference in classroom engagement. Incorporate educational technology in your lessons to capture students' attention and boost their engagement. Tools like multimedia presentations and educational apps can transform your classroom into an interactive learning hub. By integrating various multimedia elements, such as videos, animations, and interactive quizzes, you can make complex topics more comprehensible and enjoyable. Educational apps provide personalized learning experiences, allowing each student to progress at their own pace. Technology can also facilitate collaboration through digital platforms, making group projects more dynamic and inclusive. In today's digital age, leveraging these tools isn't just beneficial, it's essential. As we move forward, you'll see how effective integration of technology can revolutionize your teaching approach. Avoid relying solely on textbooks in your classroom. Though they provide essential information, a lack of variety can make lessons dull and unengaging. When lessons are overly dependent on textbooks, they tend to become monotonous, hindering students' enthusiasm and participation. Instead, consider incorporating various resources to create a more dynamic learning environment. Use videos, interactive activities, and real-world examples to complement the knowledge from textbooks. This blended approach keeps students interested and actively involved in their learning process. As we move forward, you'll see how group activities can further enhance student engagement and foster collaboration. Group activities can be a game changer for classroom engagement. By encouraging group work, you create opportunities for students to collaborate and learn from each other. This type of interaction not only makes lessons more dynamic, but also helps students develop crucial teamwork skills. Collaboration fosters a sense of community and belonging among students, making them feel more invested in their work. When students engage with their peers, they can exchange ideas, challenge each other's thinking, and build a deeper understanding through discussion and shared problem solving. These experiences can significantly enhance their learning journey. Promoting group activities also enables peer learning, where students can teach and support each other. As we move forward, you'll see how avoiding isolation can further boost engagement and create a more inclusive classroom environment. In our journey to foster an engaging classroom environment, it's crucial to avoid isolating students. When students are isolated, they miss out on vital peer interaction, which can lead to significant disengagement. A lack of connection with classmates not only hampers their academic performance, but can also result in a deeper sense of isolation and indifference towards learning. Integrating collaborative opportunities, like group projects and peer discussions, can counter these negative effects. By fostering a learning space where interaction is encouraged, students are more likely to feel connected, motivated, and invested in their education. As we move forward, you'll see how providing constructive feedback can further enhance your classroom dynamics, ensuring each student feels acknowledged and supported. Providing constructive feedback is crucial in fostering an engaging learning environment. When students receive personalized and thoughtful feedback, they feel recognized and understood. It's not just about pointing out what's wrong but highlighting their strengths and areas for improvement, which can significantly boost motivation. Constructive feedback helps students see their progress and encourages them to take ownership of their learning journey. It also opens a dialogue, creating a space where students feel comfortable discussing their challenges and successes. This ongoing exchange is vital for maintaining high levels of engagement and commitment. Remember, the goal is to guide and inspire, not criticize. Regular, constructive feedback keeps students informed, motivated, and connected to their educational experience. As we move forward, you'll see how sustaining this positive loop can transform your classroom dynamics. In our journey to enhance classroom engagement, it's crucial not to neglect student progress. Recognizing each student's growth is fundamental. When progress is ignored, it can lead to a lack of motivation, causing students to disengage. Imagine a student who works hard but receives no acknowledgement. The impact can be devastating. To keep your students motivated and eager to learn, consistently recognize and celebrate their achievements, no matter how small. By doing so, you build a culture of encouragement and growth, which is essential for maintaining high levels of engagement. As we move forward, you'll see how fostering a positive classroom environment can further enhance student engagement. Creating a positive classroom environment is crucial for fostering an atmosphere where students feel respected and supported. When students feel valued, they are more likely to engage actively in their learning. It's essential to encourage mutual respect among students and build a supportive community. This isn't just about preventing negative behaviors but cultivating positive interactions, celebrating each other's successes, and being there for one another. By doing so, the classroom becomes a safe space for all students to express themselves and take risks in their learning. This positive environment leads to higher motivation, better collaboration, and an overall increased sense of belonging. As we move forward, you'll see how maintaining this atmosphere can transform your classroom dynamics significantly and keep students excited about their educational journey. Next, we'll explore more strategies to enhance this positive environment and ensure every student thrives. Avoid tolerating negative behavior in your classroom. Allowing such behavior to persist can have a ripple effect, disrupting the overall atmosphere and leading to widespread disengagement. It's crucial to address issues promptly and firmly to maintain a conducive learning environment. When negative behavior is left unchecked, it can erode the sense of safety and respect that is essential for effective learning. Students may become distracted or anxious, potentially undermining the efforts of even the most diligent teachers. As we move forward, you'll see how fostering positive behavior can transform your classroom and keep students engaged. Now, one highly effective strategy is to incorporate real-world examples into your lessons. This is crucial as it makes learning more relevant and engaging for students. When students see the practical application of what they're learning, their understanding deepens and their interest grows. Consider how a math problem can be more exciting when it's related to a real-life scenario, such as budgeting for a trip or managing a small business. Or think about a history lesson that comes alive when students can connect events from the past with current world issues. By bridging the gap between theory and practice, you help students see the value in their education and how it applies to their day-to-day lives. This approach not only boosts engagement but also improves retention and comprehension. As we move forward, you'll see more strategies that continue to build on this idea of relevance and practical application. From hands-on projects to guest speakers from various fields, there are countless ways to bring real-world examples into your classroom. Stay tuned and discover how these approaches can transform your teaching. When it comes to engaging students, sticking to abstract concepts can be a major pitfall. Abstract ideas are often difficult for students to grasp, and without practical application, lessons can quickly become monotonous. This lack of tangible examples makes it hard for students to relate their learning to real-world scenarios. Instead, aim to connect the theoretical with the practical. Show how these abstract concepts play out in everyday life. Grounding lessons in reality helps demystify complex ideas, making them more accessible and engaging for students. Remember, effective teaching bridges the gap between theory and practice to keep students interested and invested in their learning. As we move forward, you'll see more strategies that can transform your classroom and keep your students eagerly engaged in their learning journeys. Throughout this video, we've explored numerous strategies to enhance classroom engagement. From interactive lessons and educational technology to fostering group activities and providing constructive feedback, these techniques collectively build a vibrant and dynamic learning environment. Avoiding monotonous lectures, over-reliance on textbooks, and the isolation of students can prevent disengagement. Remember, the goal is to create an atmosphere where students are both challenged and supported. Now it's your turn. Start implementing these tips in your classroom today. Observe the difference it makes in student engagement and academic success. Every small change can lead to a significant impact. Your journey towards a more engaging classroom begins now. Thank you for watching, and remember to keep striving for excellence in teaching. As you move forward, continually adapt and refine your approach to meet the diverse needs of your learners. Together, we can create classrooms where every student thrives.